So now I need to find out what routes do I like to ride on. I zoom in a bit and say I want to ride on this one. I just do drag and drop the route. I move the map again because I will zoom in a bit. I want to ride on this road here, go to this city here and back up. So I just drag and drop again, and I will then try to demonstrate. Now you can see where is it that I have to drop my point. I have a very big hand. It's covering many meters on the map. So do I drop it exactly on the right spot or a little down a side road? Now I try to drop it here and then pay attention to what is happening. See, the point automatically was jumping back. And the reason why it was jumping back is because I was dropping it here. And then it says jump back. Oh, it says you don't want to go there. If you, for example, dropped it here, then you had to go down, turn around and go back on the road. And then we know what we will talk about next time we make a stop for ice cream. So we have developed a system that will measure where is the point dropped. This is up here in the tool that says Tourstart Tour Optimizer. I'll open it and then we will zoom in and have a look. First thing, point optimization. Correct via point, correct drag point, and automatic drag to route. So this one that we saw was automatic drag to route because it was automatically taking the point and dragging it back to the route. And this is because that the distance is less than 150 meters down the side road. If it was more than 150 meters, it would have been one of these functions that was working, but when it's less, it is automatic dragging, and you can enable or disable this one. I will remove the point. I'll go to the list here and find my point number 2, and then you can see on the map that it is highlighting point number 2. If I go to the map and mark this one, you can also see on the list to the right that it is highlighting. So mutual highlighting, so it's easy to find. I just delete this point. This one is a drag point. And the difference is we can stay on these with a flag. I click on this one. Here it says the address, and up here you have possibility to give it a name. Start point. You can give it a description. You can add pictures. And when you are then riding on your motorbike, and let's say you are, I'll take the next one because I have some text that is good for this one. This one we call ice cream. So when I call this point ice cream, so when I ride my my motorbike, I will just a second. I'll just find the name. So when I ride the motorbike and I use the app, then it says in 150 meters, for example, you will come to the point ice cream. If you are using, for example, a BMW navigator, it will also say, oh, you're reaching a ice cream point. I think also Garmin will do it. I cannot remember about the TomTom. That was explanation of this point. And when you move back again, when you are riding your motorbike here, and then you're getting close to this point, then navigation will not say anything. And the reason is that this is a silent point. Some TomTom will say yes, but other GPS will not say. This means that you don't have to. It will, otherwise it will say you're reaching a via point, and every time you have one of these, it will say you're reaching a via point. And when you have many of these to adjust the tour, it will say it always, and people will get so tired. So this we have differentiated between the points where navigation is saying something that is interesting and something where you just have to keep quiet.
Okay, thanks.
Let's remove a point here. So we'll go back here. I try again in Bose here. Now this time I will move it a bit further down. Now you can see I'm very far down, but this time I try here and place the point, and then it says, oh, now we don't know. Now the distance is more than 150 meters. Then it says, do you want to adjust this point? Also up here, it started now to make, before this was not purple. Now it's purple. It means now it's going from not so important to important, because you can optimize all points by clicking on this one, or you have to click on each individual point if that's what you like. Because it could be that you want to go down here to pick up a friend and then just continue your motorbike ride. When I want to optimize all, I just click optimize all, and the point is jumping back to the road. I know I need to put one here to make my tour correct. So now we have had a look on the Tourstart Tour Optimize up here with point optimization. Next is route options. We can highlight unpaved roads, we can avoid highway, and we can avoid ferry. So I will now say highlight unpaved roads. Please pay attention to this piece of road here. Then it becomes red because the line here is red, indicating that red road is unpaved. Some people like unpaved roads, some people do not like unpaved roads, but it could just be interesting perhaps to see what does this road look like. In Tourstart, we do not have Google Maps, we do not have satellite view, but what we do have is that when you mouse over, you right click, and I'm sorry, this one is in Danish, I need to refresh to make it in English, but then it says show on Google Maps. It will open up a new tab, jump to the position in Google Maps. I take my man here, drop him, and then I can see, oh, this is a very nice unpaved road, and here I would like to have my motorbike ride. We keep the tour like this, and say now I have made my adjustments. I go here, I have made my my drag points, so that I adjust the tour. I have my ice cream, and now I will end my tour up here. Very fine. This was first part of my my tour.